नमस्कार, मैं डॉक्टर सत्य प्रकाश सिंह आज डिस्टिलेशन के अगले भाग को लेके आए हैं। पिछले क्लासेस में हमने बेसिक्स ऑफ डिस्टिलेशन, इट्स एप्लीकेशन एंड प्रिंसिपल्स और सम लॉस गवर्निंग डिस्टिलेशन एंड 2 or 3 distillation apparatus. Further, moving to the next topic, today we will discuss about fractional distillation. Now, what is fractional distillation? So, basically it is a process in which vaporization of liquid mixture gives rise to a mixture of constituents from which the desired one is separated in pure form. How? What happens in fractional distillation? We are taking a liquid mixture, that means a mixture of liquids are taken and those mixture of liquids are subjected to vaporization, and from there pure liquid is separated by passing through a condenser. As it is evident in the diagram, as yours, if you see the diagram, there are 3 different parts of fractional distillation apparatus. First part is this is a still. Second part is rectification unit and third part is condenser. This rectification unit is the main unit where distillation, or we can say that fractionating column is the main unit where the separation takes place. Now, the principle behind working of fractional distillation apparatus. In this process, what happens when a liquid mixture is distilled, the partial constituent of vapor which is produced in still is allowed to occur in a, or is allowed to pass through a fractionating column. Fractionating column means this column. So, in this column the ascending vapor from still, that means from still the vapor is allowed to move in upward direction. So, the ascending vapor from still, it is allowed to come in contact with descending vapor or condensing vapor returning to the still. So, from this condenser through reflex action some liquid is transferred to this fractionating column, and that liquid is coming down and vapor from still is moving upward. So, both are in contact with each other. So, by this way the condensing vapor, from the condensing vapor as it reaches to still and it is again reheated, and repeatedly this process takes place. It establishes there is a equilibrium between liquid and vapor which is set up at each stage, which ultimately results in the separation of more volatile component. While coming down this liquid portion, this and the vapor is moving in upward direction, this vapor takes more volatile component which is present in this liquid portion, and it vaporizes with them and it passes through the condenser. From there we are collecting the pure product. As it has been explained in previous slides also, that rectification unit, or we can say that fractional distillation apparatus consists of 3 different parts. Okay. What are those parts? First one is a still, or we are calling it as a reboiler, still or reboiler. So, this is the diagram of still. Okay. this is also called as reboiler. Means in this place, this is a source of generation of vapors, or vapors are generated in this still. Wow, here feed is entered into the still and a source for heat is also provided in this still. So, due to this source of heat, the vapors are generated from the feed liquid. Second part of this fractional distillation apparatus is rectifying or fractionating column. What happens, that is rectifying or fractionating column? What happens, this is the column through which vapor rises in counter current contact with descending stream of liquid. That means, from here the vapor is rising in upward direction and counter current, that is liquid, is moving in downward direction. So, both are in close contact with each other. Okay. Third part of this apparatus is a condenser. What is the use of this condenser? This condenser condenses all the vapor which is coming out from rectification unit, from the top of the rectification unit, and it is passing through the condenser. So, it condenses all the vapors, जो भी vapors इस rectification unit से निकल के आ रहे हैं उसको ये condense करता है. And after condensing, some part of this liquid is refluxed back to the rectification unit and column to descend or counter the rising vapors, and the rest of the liquid is collected as a product from this position. So, these are the three different parts of a fractional distillation apparatus. Now, construction of rectification column, how it is made up of. Basically, rectification columns are of two types: plate column and packed column. Again, plate column is of two types, that is bubble cap column and sieve plate column. So, here is a diagram of bubble cap column. It is an example of plate type rectification unit and bubble cap column. Actually, I am using the term rectification every time. It is fractional distillation is also called as rectification. Why it is called as rectification? Because in fractional distillation, as the vapor is moving in upward direction in this rectification unit or column, and liquid is moving downward direction. So, by mistake some amount of more volatile component which is coming along with the liquid, it is taken out by vapors and again it is sent back to the condenser. So, in this way some mistake is rectifying in this column, that is why it is also called as rectification. क्या होता है कि जो लिक्विड आ रही है कंडेंसर से रिफ्लक्स होकर वापस इस कॉलम के अंदर आ रही है, उस लिक्विड में कुछ अमाउंट जो है मोर वोलाटाइल लिक्विड कंपोनेंट्स उसके साथ आ रहा है. तो यहाँ से जब वेपर्स ऊपर जा रहे हैं तो वो वेपर्स क्या कर रहे हैं, वो जो मोर वोलाटाइल कंपोनेंट है उसको अपने साथ वेपराइज करके फिर से कंडेंसर में पास कर रहे हैं ताकि वो हम एज ए प्रोडक्ट कलेक्ट कर सकें. सो जब ये वेपर्स लिक्विड से वेपर्स मोर वोलाटाइल कंपोनेंट है जो उसको सेपरेट करके वेपर ऊपर लेके जा रहे हैं, इस प्रोसेस को कहते हैं हम रेक्टिफिकेशन, कि कोई मिस्टेक हो गई जिसको रेक्टिफाई करके फिर से सुधार के वेपर के थ्रू वापस ले जा रहे हैं. नाउ we will discuss more about this rectification chamber. How? So, this is the still, here a source of heat is there, feed liquid is entered into this, and with the help of heat source the liquid is vaporized. This whole column is called as rectification column. Okay. This is refluxing. From top we are collecting the vapor, and this vapor is passed to condenser. Okay. So, these are all bubble caps. Okay. These horizontal lines are different number of plates. So, these are denoted as plate A. Okay. If you enlarge this plate, or from the top view how this plate looks like. So, this is a diagram of a plate. Okay. In this plate these are different bubble caps which are present on the plate. Okay. And these two circles, this one and this one, these are down pipes, down pipe F, and these are the down pipe G. If you will see in this diagram, this down pipe is coming from the upper plate, it is attached on the from here, it is going down, and down pipe F, it is from same plate, it is going down in other side. Okay. This label indicates the level of liquid which is present in this column. Okay. Now, if we will enlarge this bubble cap, so it will look like this. So, this is a cap, these are the caps. From here the vapor enters into this cap, and the caps are perforated. You see there are holes in this cap. These holes are called as slots. Okay. So, from slots the vapors are coming out and it passes through the liquid, and from liquid the vapors are taking the more volatile component and it is moving in upward direction. Now, construction of rectification unit, as it has been explained in previous slide, the column is divided into sections by means of horizontal plates, that is denoted as A. So, these are the plates through which column is divided into several number of horizontal plates. Each plate carries a short nipple. What happens? Each on this plate there are nipples, or we can say that risers. These are called as risers. Okay. So, in this diagram this is called as riser or nipple. Okay. So, that each nipple is covered by a bell shaped cap. So, on the top of this nipple a cap is there. Okay. So, this cap is secured by a spider and bolt with the plate. This is called as a spider. Here it is tightened by the spider and bolt. Okay. The edge of the cap is serrated, or we can say that there are slots present in the cap. Through these slots vapors are coming out. So, vapor rises from the plate below through the nipple, is diverted downward. So, vapor is entering from the through this nipple. As soon as it comes up in upward direction, again due to the presence of this slot it comes downward and then it rises up. So, it again comes in the liquid, and from the liquid it is taking the more volatile component, it is rising in upward direction. The bubbles out under the serration or through the slots, through these slots. Now, what happens, a layer of liquid is maintained on the plate. So, this dotted line indicates the layer of liquid which is just above the plate, and both the down pipes are on both sides, the down pipes are immersed in the liquid, okay. Maintained on the plate by means of an overflow or down pipe, and the depth of liquid is such that the slots are submerged. The slots which is present in the cap, that is also submerged. Okay. The down pipe G, that is this one or this side, which is coming from the plate above, is sealed by the liquid on plate below, so that vapor cannot enter into the down pipe. Since vapors are coming from these slots, if liquid is this liquid is not present here, the level of liquid is not this much, in that case there are chances कि वेपर्स जो यहाँ से निकल रहे हैं वो इसके अंदर चले जाएं, तो उसको अवॉइड करने के लिए क्या किया जाता है, इस डाउन पाइप को सील कर देते हैं, किससे, लेयर ऑफ लिक्विड से. ऑर्डिनरली what happens, the liquid is delivered at one end of diameter by down pipe from the plate above and flows the other end of the same diameter through this down pipe. So, this is what happening in this fractionating column or rectification unit. Now, different types of downcomers, or we can say that the different types of down pipes through which the liquid is coming down. So, there are 4 types of flow, that is cross flow, split flow, and reverse flow and radial flow. Now, cross flow. What is cross flow? In this case, as you see in the diagram, the liquid is moving from plate F from right to left side, and on plate G it is moving from right to left. That means, in one plate it is moving right to left, and in another plate it is moving left to right. So, in this way the flow is going on. So, this type of movement is called as cross flow. The liquid flows across the plate from right to left on plate F and left to right on plate G, and so on, the movement is going down the columns. Next type of flow is split flow. Split flow, what happens, on plate F, from outer side the liquid is moving to the center, and on plate G from center it is again moving to outwards. Okay. So, this type of movement is called as split flow. You see in the diagram, it is moving inside, and from here it is going down, and on the next plate it is moving outwards, and then it is going down. Okay. So, on plate F the liquid flows from two sides to center, as I have explained, and on plate G it flows from center to two sides, and so on, the movement is going on. So, this type of arrangement is called as split flow. Now, the next type of downcomers are reverse flow. As we will see in the diagram. So, this is plate F and this is plate G, okay. And these are called as baffles. What is called as? These are called as baffles. So, okay. So, on plate F the liquid comes down the space on one side, you see the liquid is coming down and it is moving through right to left, and again it is going back to left to right. On the other plate it is moving in backward direction. So, liquid comes down the space on one side of baffle and flows across the plate from right to left around the end of the baffle. From left to right and down the space behind the weir. So, in this way, if the movement is taking place, then this is called as reverse flow. Now, the fourth type of downcomer is radial flow with circular downtake. In this case, what happens? If you will see in the diagram, on plate F there are 4 pipes, and in from these 4 pipes the liquid is moving to center. Okay. So, what happens in one plate, it is moving from side to center, and on the other plate or next plate the liquid is moving from center to the 4 pipes or towards circumference. Okay. So, on one plate we will have 4 or more downcomers around the circumference, and on next plate we will have a downcomer at the center. So, from first plate this with 4 downcomers the liquid is moving towards center, on the next plate from center it is again moving towards the circumference to that 4 downcomers. So, this type of movement is called as radial flow with circular downtake. Okay. Now, these are the different types of downcomers which are used in this columns, that is called as fractionating column. Now, specification of bubble cap rectification column. As you see on the slide that the rectification column diameter of rectification column is around 2 to 15 feet. Okay. Height of this rectification column is few feet to over 100 feet. Okay. Now, the bubble cap diameter, that is the cap diameter of a bubble cap diameter is around 3 to 6 inches, and in a 3-inch bubble cap, in a 3-inch bubble cap slots are 1/8 to 3/32 inch wide, 1/8 to 3/32 inch wide. This much is the slots, and the height of the cap is slot is half to 1 inch height. Okay. So, this is the brief specification about different bubble cap rectification columns which are used in the fractional distillation apparatus. Now, till now we have studied about plate columns. Okay. Now, this is sieve plate column. So, we have studied about bubble cap plate column. Now, this is the next portion is the sieve plate column. So, in this case, in case of sieve plate columns, what happens in this case, instead of bubble cap plates, flat plates are used with large number of relatively small perforations drilled in them are used. In previous case, we were using bubble cap plates. In this case, flat plates are used. On the top of this flat plate, there are small holes or perforations drilled in them. These perforations, the diameter of these perforations are 3 by 16 to 1 by 4 inch. What is the diameter? 3 by 16 to 1 by 4 inch. This much diameter is used, this much diameter is present in the perforations or drills which are present in the sieve plate column. Now, next is packed columns. This is second type of apparatus, fractional distillation apparatus, that was packed columns. The column is, in this case, column is entirely filled with some sorts of materials that offers large surface area supposed wetted by the liquid. That means, in this case also a rectification column is there, and that rectification column is filled with some materials, different types of materials. Due to the filling of this materials, this provides or offers a large surface area, and this large surface area is wetted by the liquid, and through which when the vapor passes, it takes out the more volatile component. This packed columns, in this case large variety of materials are used, mainly racing rings are used. These rings are a hollow cylinder whose length to diameter are equal, length is equal to its diameter, and these rings are made up of metal by sewing sections of a pipe. These may be made up of stoneware, ceramics, carbon, plastics or other materials. So, there are lot of variations through which this racing rings can be prepared. So, these rings are actually dumped in that column or filled with the column. Application of fractional distillation, it is used for separation of volatile miscible liquids with near boiling points such as acetone and water or chloroform and benzene. So, this is all about the different types of columns which are used in used for fractional distillation apparatus. Thank you.